Hi viewers, welcome back CAD Designs. Now in this video, I'll tell you how to use this rectangular pattern tool. See, when you enter into this tool, here we have so many options here. First direction, second direction, and next here we have object to pattern, and here we have another keep specification option also here. And next when you enter into more tools, here we have showing some options. I will tell you how to use these all tools in this option. See, and before starting this video, I'll tell you one thing. If you want to more videos like this, do subscribe our channel and don't forget to activate bell icon. See, here we have one object. I want to apply this rectangular pattern on this item. See, when you enter into this tool, here we have, it is asking like this: first direction, second direction. Now first of all, select which item you want to create pattern. Okay, I want to apply this rectangular pattern on this item, this one. So select here. Now here we have already object is selected, that is a current solid nothing but overall item. Now I don't want overall things, I want to only this feature, only this pad feature here. Okay, so select that pad feature only like this. After that, now one pad item is selected here, that is for create pattern. Okay, and next one specify required direction, which directions you want. See, here we have one view specifications. When you observe this side is a x direction, this side is a y direction. Okay, next if you want to specify particular direction, just right click here and next select your required direction here. Now I am selecting x direction. Okay, now that one item is created like this. Now here we have only two items and each one gap is 20 distance. Now I will change these values. I want to 15 items, each one gap 20 like this. Next if I want to increase this value, that all objects is adjusting like this. See, I want to each one gap 35 distance, and next total number of items is 15 here. I want to exactly 20 items. Okay, now here we have total 20 items, each one gap 35 distance. And next here we have showing different options also here, different input methods. Now here we mentioned number of items and spacing only. Now I'll change that one. This one is instance and length. Now here we have there is no spacing. Specify overall length. After that specify how much objects you want. Now here we have each one total length is 665 and next total number of items is 20 like this. I want to 25, total length 665. I want to 800 distance, total number of items 25 like this. Okay, specify your required values on your requirement methods. Okay, now I'm specifying only spacing and length without any number of instance. Next if you want to create equal distance items, just go to here last method and specify your requirement spacing on your requirement area. Just double click here and specify your required value here. Now I want to here 70 distance gap. Okay, see, all is 33 point something, but here we have only 70. Okay, now here we have 70. So specify unequal spacing like this. And next one, if don't want any items, just deselect that point. See, like this. I don't want these three items, just deselect here on that point like this. Now see, now here we have three items is removed. Okay, if you don't want anything, just deselect that. Okay, and next one I want to total items, just specify like this. Total number of items and total your requirement values. Each one spacing I want to 20. Now here we have three items is missing. Okay, if you want to remaining also, just select again. Okay, like this. Okay, now here we have, you will get all items. This one is a one of rectangular pattern. Now here we have 1 to 30 distance each one, total number of items 25. Okay, And next one, if you want to get number of rows also, go to second direction and next specify your requirement values same like that. Okay, now I want to 5 rows extra and each one gap is 40 distance. Now see the preview. Now see there is no direction, just specify direction also here, y direction. Now we will get results like this. Okay, and next one, if you want to take reverse direction, just use this one. Okay, in first direction also this option here, use reverse direction like this. Okay, I don't want any reverse directions, I'm taking like this. Okay, this one is first direction and second direction, and here we have specify your requirement axis, and here we have specify your requirement item, which item you want to create pattern like that. Okay, and next when you enter into more tools, here we have some options. See, I want to shift these all columns in 2 steps, so just specify your required values like this. Now see here, this all columns is moved 2 steps. Okay, like this. Okay, next if you don't want, just mention 1 and 1 like this. Okay, and next when you use this pattern, when you use this pattern representation, see when you select here, automatically here we have to maintain only 4 columns 2 sides. Okay, like this. See here we have these patterns, these items also showing, because deselect that all. When you use that pattern representation, you get results like this. And next when you deselect this, you will get all results like this. Okay, now we have that items is missing, just select again. Okay, now this one is a rectangular pattern. Now here we have another option, that is keep specification tool. I will tell you how to use this keep specification in another method. See here we have one item, I want to create one circle item from this face to little bit up, so I'm creating one plane here. Select plane and specify reference face. I'm creating one plane from here to some distance. Okay, specify your requirement position. Okay, now I'm creating one circle here. Select tool, select required plane and next create that circle. Next exit. See, now here we have one circle. Now I'm applying a pad operation on this circle. Now this one is value option. Now I'm using up to next tool, up to next feature. See, actually in this feature, in this pad operation, I'm applying one feature, that is a up to next. If I want to apply this up to next option for all patterns, next when you use this tool on this pad feature, see this one is a feature to pattern, and next specify your required direction here, y direction or x direction. Now I'm using x direction. Okay, now see here we have that item is created like this. I want to apply with specification also. Actually we applying one specification for this, that is up to next option. Okay, now here I'm applying that feature also here. Now here we have all is merged, so that's why I'm using 50 distance for each one. 15 is also not for 50 also not perfect for this. I'm changing 80 distance. See here we have number of items like this. I want to only 10 items up to here. This one also outside, so that's why I'm using only 9. See here we have, I'm applying rectangular pattern, but I want to width specification also, so use this keep specification tool. When you use this keep specification, you will get results like this. Now here we have up to next feature is applied for all. Okay, this is the keep specification tool. See, this one is a rectangular pattern. If you want to more videos like this, do subscribe our channel and don't forget to activate bell icon. Thank you.